Players in the NBA do battle on the hardwood. Alongside Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan.
Substitution on the court.
It gives each of these young players maybe for the first time in their professional career.
Catching up on the changes for USA. Smith checked in for Wiseman. Bay comes in for Edwards. Anthony's checked in for Cunningham. And MP subbed in for Ball. Well, Greg, we just saw it. MP is going to be making a trip to the All-Star Weekend as he's playing in the Rising Stars Challenge.
And what an opportunity for him to show the world what he's got. Playing alongside the premier young talent of the NBA.
So, Team World's 5 right now. They've got Precious Achiuwa, and it's Pa Kulusevski in at the power forward. Here's Primo, covered by Smith. They get it again. Achiuwa, but done by Achiuwa.
And that's a huge play. I mean, they need more like it because second chance points are going to be key in this game.
Probably so. That's usually a crucial element to any comeback.
Yeah, and if you look at it, had they been converting those second chances all along instead of waiting until now, who knows?
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Out to Anthony. Fires for 3. It's hauled in by Achiuwa. Achiuwa's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Thomas passes to Primo. Here's the 3. That shot, no good. And it's USA with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside. That's where they've gotten their best. Welcome back as we get a glimpse of the future here at the Rising Stars Challenge.
And it has been a fantastic game up to this point.
It certainly has. I mean, we know these young fellas can play, and they are putting on a show.
Hey, Greg, we've got an update regarding MP. He'll be making a well-deserved appearance in the three-point contest at All-Star Weekend.
Well, that competition just heated up. It's an exciting chance for him to show off his accuracy and let the world know just how lights out he can be.
So, Team World's 5 right now. You got Thomas, and it's Achiuwa in at the 5 down low.
You're a little light on the fouls in terms of what's been called tonight, and that's usually the theme in this game.
I agree. I mean, the guys always play reasonably hard, but they don't necessarily play physically, if that makes any sense. The officials' jobs are usually pretty easy in this one.
And we've got a collection of the greatest players in the world here. I mean, and playing in an event where they can really let it all hang out.
And that's exactly why we always come away with such great memories. I mean, because they really do try to give the fans as many highlights as possible. And they are the best players in the world.
And MP throws it down.
Oh, yeah, MP knows a thing or two about putting on a show. Get to the bucket and finish with fire. And, guys, since this game started back in '94, this has been a perfect warm-up for the All-Star game. I mean, it has all the fun and excitement of the big game with the added element of introducing some of the great young stars to the league's fans. I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Outside for Thomas. 4 on the shot clock. Team World with another miss. This really has become one of the signature events of All-Star Weekend. I know you love it, Greg. It gets everyone into the mood for all the festivities that are soon to come.
Yeah, it does. I mean, it's such a great way for these young players to show off some of the fancy moves that they wouldn't even dare to attempt in a regular season game.
And Team World calls time here. For a number of seasons, offensive output, Greg, has been on the rise, as we've seen, but last year, it went to a whole different level.
I mean, how about 2 years ago with Dallas? They had the greatest offensive season since all the way back in 1973, averaging over 116 points per 100 possessions. Get this, last year, 7 teams beat that record.
An easy 2 points on the layup.
And for this young man, this game is serving as kind of a coming out party, if you will. A lot of fans haven't seen him that often during the regular season.
And that's one of the neat things about the Rising Stars Challenge. It's a way for some talented young players to get their first taste of the national spotlight.
Kuszewski, and misses it off the right side of the rim.
Tell you what, that is a missed opportunity from mid-range for sure. With as little defense as was shown, should have made that one.
Shot from the wing. Thomas, no good. Enzo MV will bring it up for USA. Driving to the basket, and MP throws it down.
You know, you can see right there that MP really has a great feel for the game. He knows the pick and roll is the right call.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
It's picked off. They get the rebound. The shot's good from Achua.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
The USA calls time here.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically this.
USA with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Looking good. And it's time to get back into it at the Rising Stars Challenge. Tonight, none of these young players will...
Substitution on
going to change here. MV's checked in. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. And it's Wiseman in the corner. Pass to MP. He takes it in, and the dunk by MP.
And this has been MP's night thus far. His energy on the offensive end really on another level.
Mobley is out there with Anthony Edwards. Then it's MP. Then it's Cunningham. And it's Wiseman in at the center.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
And for Team World, we've got Kuminga, and it's Hayes in at point guard. Şengün passes to Hayes. Uses the glass to finish the lane. Hayes has got 4 this quarter.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
MP outside. The shot's good from Wiseman. Wiseman's got 8.
And there's no question he was going to be playing in this game, because as far as a first or second year player goes, he's about as impactful as any in the league.
That's exactly right. I mean, he's quickly become one of his team's most important players. For most guys, that can take years, but it's happened really fast for him.
Here's MP. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Well, he's just zoned in. In most cases, taking quality shots very much within the flow of the offense.
Smith checked in for USA. Tyrese Maxey comes in for Cunningham.
Boy, the perfect blend of style and substance. MP entertains fans and dominates opponents.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Especially when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
And so it looks like it's still USA's ball.
Into the lineup for Team World.
Here's Duarte. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock.
You know, once MP gets going, he does not stop. Full commitment on the drive.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Yep, I agree with you. Chalk it up. W in the bag.
Kicks it to Smith. Now, here's MP. Back to Smith. So, USA wins it.
What a terrific game. I tell you what, these young players are going to give us years of excitement to come. The future of the NBA is looking very bright with these guys, Kevin.
Terrific young players. Sure is. You're right, Greg. And this really was a fun contest to watch, as it always is. We hope you've all enjoyed it as much as we have. Thanks so much for joining us. For Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, I'm Kevin Harlan. We'll see you again next time.
Well, we're getting pretty close to the All-Star break here, and what do you know? MP's name does not seem to be at the top of anyone's list. I'm not the one to gloat, but this just goes to show I was right. MP's all talk, no game. We knew this coming into the season.